I started this YouTube channel 1 year ago, and a few months ago, I reached the 1,000 subscriber milestone, which means I can finally start monetizing my videos. And I'm gonna show you guys exactly how much I made in my first 30 days here on YouTube. Oh, I meant to clean the glass in that tank. Dang it. If this is the first video you're seeing of mine, who am I? What do I do?
Who are these people?
What is my YouTube channel? If you can see behind me, there are some fish. We have a fish-themed YouTube channel with reptiles and other fun things and outdoors and such, building things. And so the point of this video is to just give you guys an insight into what it looks like for someone who's been making videos on YouTube for over a year. They've reached their 1,000 subscriber monetization mark, and they've had some success on YouTube. I'm gonna show you guys exactly how much money I've made since July 15th, which was my first day monetized. Over the last year, I would say the biggest takeaway from my channel I could give you guys is to just be consistent. Upload as interesting content as you can possibly create with the least amount of dead time, dead space. Get straight to the point. Try to create content that is, and this is just what I've learned. This is not the way, obviously. I've got 1,200 subscribers. What do I know? Content that is searchable, that has proven viewers. If you're making a video about something that no one's watching, that might be hard to get views. Look at your competition. Try to find people who are making similar content, what's working well for them. Basically recreate videos that they've made that do really well and see how they do in your channel. Now, don't copy them like word for word or like actually use their footage or like anything like that.
Hey man, can I copy your homework? Huh? Can I copy your homework?
No, you can't copy my homework! There is bitches!
Make similar content and see if it works in your channel. And then you can tweak it and make it your own. So we're gonna sort of run through what my first 1-2 years technically looked like on YouTube. What exactly am I trying to accomplish with this channel? What am I doing on this channel? What on my channel did I do right over the last year? What did I do wrong on YouTube? And what can you do differently if you're trying to grow a YouTube channel? One of the last things I'm gonna talk about is what I'm going to do going forward in my next videos and in the next years to come. And I especially wanna share with you guys what I made from each individual video since it was monetized, and overall, how much I've made compiled from all the videos on my channel up until this point.
For the love of God, cherish it. Gotta cherish it.
So let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into this. So what this channel is basically about is aquariums, building, designing, and sort of trying to encompass a variety of channels that I watch. I'm trying to compile the best parts of those channels and put them together to create what I would say is the best YouTube channel for aquarium content, which is a mixture of how-to videos, building aquariums, aquascaping, also going out, catching fish, fishing, going to fish stores, building stuff, ponds, as I might have mentioned before, reptiles and amphibians and other interesting animals on the channel. So for the past year, I've really been sort of testing out which videos work, which videos don't, which ones I like making, which is ultimately the goal, is what do I like to make on this channel? And what really does well and what doesn't do well, so I won't do as many of those that don't do well. It's a little difficult in the beginning when you don't have quite so many viewers to tell what's gonna work or not, because the best video that I've done on this channel that brought in the most views and the most subscribers, that video is going to sort of determine who watches my channel. So for instance, the best video that I've made on my channel thus far was the second video, was how to build a fish tank rack, like a breeding rack you put a bunch of aquariums on. And that video, up until this point, has done 26,000 views. And that also got me 460 subscribers. So if you're looking at those subscribers, those people are gonna be interested in building stuff, building fish tank related stuff. Largely, the people who watch that video are gonna be interested in freshwater content as opposed to saltwater. So if I put out saltwater content and a lot of my subscribers are watching freshwater content, they might not click on it. So the video is not going to do very well because my subscribers don't watch the videos. But eventually with sort of like the vlog style content or the more of a broad video type, channels that have really dedicated viewers, they'll watch a lot of different stuff. So once you get to that point, it's really easy to make content about whatever and people will watch it and your subscribers watch it. So then YouTube's like, oh yeah, they make really good videos. So they will push it to more people. But in the beginning, it's a little hard because YouTube has to know exactly what kind of content you're making to know who to suggest it to. So I think that's the next biggest thing after being consistent is making content that's searchable, that people can actually find via like they're looking for content, like they're how to build this thing, how to buy an aquarium. top 10 lists, top 5 top lists do really well. I'm planning on making some of those in the future. So like the very first video I did was how to build a DIY sump, or talking about saltwater aquarium sumps in general. That video did okay. A lot of videos don't do well in the beginning, and then they hit a certain point where maybe YouTube promotes it, or it gets a few shares and it kind of gets going at that point. But this second video is actually pretty interesting. So we're gonna go look at the analytics in this video. What's interesting about this video is it's still getting views. This type of video is what is kind of considered evergreen content. This is a searchable video, so someone can search how to build a fish tank rack, how to build a fish tank. You know, this is going to come up under the DIY how to do stuff, and that's a good thing. I need to put more of those videos on my channel because there's not as much searchable content as there could be, and those are the videos that get out there and bring in the people to discover your channel. Because as much as I want to make really high quality content, no one's going to know it's high quality unless they find my channels.
Wait a minute.
If you put all this time and effort into making really good content, it doesn't matter unless people find your videos, so they have to be able to find them. This is one of the only videos that's a real searchable video, and you can see it's done really well. But it didn't do well in the beginning. Honestly, can't really tell you what might have caused that initial publishing of the video, February 12th, something like that. You know, so the first 30 days, it got about 80 views. 2 months later, 400 views. It slowly started to climb, and then it reached this point where it popped off a little bit, and then we got up to about 10,000 views. And then over time, it's just been slowly accumulating views. So it had 24,090 views on July 15th of this year. This is when my channel got monetized. That's only a small percentage of the total views this video has got, just a couple thousand views. That's not bad. So what am I really trying to accomplish with this channel? Well, sort of like I mentioned, I'm trying to find out what videos I like to make and what do really well. Ultimately, this is what I'm trying to transition as my main source of income. So I have a day job that I'm trying to transition this to be my main source of income. And something I'm taking really seriously is just the business back end of this YouTube channel. Some people make videos for fun. Some people make art or whatever because it's really interesting and they like doing it. That's fantastic, and I think you should do that. But I think sometimes people lack a certain motivation and drive and analytics that can just help them succeed more if their goal is to succeed on YouTube. First of all, I'm making videos on YouTube because it's something that I really enjoy. If you don't enjoy making videos, you could probably pick a better business venture than YouTube because you're not going to be happy in the long run. Making videos, it's skill-based. It's time intensive. You have to know what you're doing. You have to have the energy for it. And so this is something that I just really enjoy doing. And I want to turn this into an income source for me. So I'm focusing heavily on the thumbnails and the titles and getting the important stuff right. Obviously, the videos themselves are the important part, but you have the back end too. And some people upload videos and they don't really have any tags, or their description's not filled out. Their video really has no direction. And that's what I'm trying to focus on improving with every video. Not only making a good video, but making sure the right people find it so that we can grow the channel and I can make better videos, making each and every video better than the one before. So we started with building a sump. We made a fish tank rack. I ordered some freshwater plants off of eBay. That's another thing that's really important. I'm trying to do the freshwater side and the saltwater side and do them both very well. People who make aquarium content on YouTube, typically, they either are really good at aquascaping, and that's sort of the videos they make, just how to do that really well, and they make really great aquariums. And then you have the other side, which maybe makes really great content. It's really exciting, and the content is really shareable, and people love watching it. I'm trying to merge those two things and have really beautiful aquariums and aquascapes and freshwater and saltwater, but also really have these awesome videos where it's not so niche that only people who are experts in the aquarium hobby can watch these videos. The kind of videos I'm trying to create are videos that anyone would want to watch.
Are you sure about that?
So then we built a small nano tank. We did a fish room tour. I talked about how to get really cheap aquariums, how to buy those. I built a shrimp tank in a 2-part video. And around September of last year, which is really the 1-year mark, we started getting corals for this tank behind me. I've had a saltwater tank for quite a while, but only corals for 1 year. And so that was our journey a year ago, is getting into corals, and I've been learning a lot. We've made some coral videos, unboxings, and talking about that kind of stuff. Those videos, those coral unboxings, do really well. The only problem with these, a lot of times people will say, just do the videos that do really well. Keep doing those, make more of those. Well,
I'm broke! I'm broke!
The videos that have done really well on my channel, the first coral video I did, 2,000 views. And we have a few in the 600 range, 300 range. We built some aquariums. And some of the videos that I thought would do really well just didn't do very well. Some of the videos that I didn't think would do well at all did actually really, really well. But we have another coral video, unboxing, setting up, adding corals to this tank, 4,300 views. That's great. And these videos cost hundreds of dollars to make. So I'm not going to be doing this every week. The videos don't pay for themselves at this point. So I can't be spending hundreds of dollars a week on these things. Another one, I ordered more coral, 2,600 views. We moved an aquarium full of fish. Thought that videos might do pretty well. It's sort of like a searchable thing, how to move an aquarium. Sometimes the YouTube algorithm, I think, just chooses to not promote certain videos. It could be something I did wrong in the metadata. To be honest, it could have been a bad thumbnail in the beginning, bad title. I don't know. That video got 148 views. That video didn't do very well. Another coral video, 2,173 views, doing pretty good. This was one of the most interesting aquariums I've made. It was a betta aquarium with rose quartz and a glowing base that we made for the aquarium. And that was by far one of the coolest tanks I've ever made. Thought that video was gonna do really well. 350 views, who knows? And this tank right here, this African cichlid tank, we made 2 videos ago, 509 views. It's done actually better in the last few days. And then the most recent video to this one, I did a short cinematic. It's like, what, 4 minutes of just some shots of this tank behind me. And I thought it would do okay, 76 views.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not.
So in terms of views, my videos are absolutely all over the place. But the main thing is I'm learning from each video. I've got my little feelers out and trying to see what works, what doesn't, as well as just pushing on, even though I know a video might not do well, it might do better in the future once the right crowd finds my channel. So it's like, if you really want to make content on this one thing that doesn't seem to be doing very well, and you know that's what you want to make content on, maybe sort of switch up small things about it to make it more interesting. Try to find maybe somebody else who's doing something similar that is working and try to incorporate things in your videos that they're doing well. And, you know, eventually you might get some viewers who would watch your, per se, competition might start watching you. And then you never know, some really interesting things might happen. You might branch out and do some other videos. But that's what I'm trying to do. Sort of see what's going on, see what videos do well for my channel, and also continue to do the videos that I do enjoy doing. So what have been the biggest things that I've noticed that improve the views and the subscribers that I get on my channel? Well, it's got to be making videos that are searchable and that people want to watch. I haven't made enough videos to really know what's going to do well. It's kind of good in a way that it didn't just work for me, because I don't want this to be, in a way, I don't want this to be easy. I want to learn something. And so I'm learning how to make better videos and make more engaging content and make content that people actually want to watch. The main thing for me and my channel so far has been consistency. That is the main thing that has held my channel back from experiencing the potential that it could have reached. So what am I going to change going forward besides consistency? I'm trying to try different videos out and see what works. I'm going to be making more aquarium builds in the future. I really only have like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, a pond, 4, 5 videos on building aquariums, how to build a fish tank rack, a couple unboxings, a couple tours, nothing of great volume to really know even what is going to do well long-term on my channel. Going forward, trying new things and not letting YouTube AdSense be the only income source for my channel. You don't need a lot of subscribers or even really that many views to be successful in YouTube in a business sense. If you're selling a product or you're selling a service, or basically you're marketing yourself in any way on YouTube, if you have a really good strategy and you have a really good presence on YouTube, you can sell whatever you want and you don't need that many people. If 10% of your viewership decides to purchase or watch or devote their time or money to you, you can make a lot of money depending on what you're selling or what you're doing on YouTube. And that can come from sponsored videos. If they're buying your products, maybe you make merchandise, and all that is in addition to YouTube ad revenue. And that is usually a very small portion in terms of what YouTubers make from their whole diverse portfolio of income. And so some of the things I'm looking to do in the future is get some really good merchandise out for people to buy. I think that's one thing that's lacking a little bit in this space is really good merchandise. There's a few people who make some really good stuff and it looks great. There's not that many things. There's kind of a niche to fill there with adding some really great aquarium related content and merchandise there. I want to be really transparent. That's why I'm making this video, showing you guys exactly what my YouTube channel looks like in the back end. And even though we're only a couple hundred subscribers over the 1,000 subscriber mark, I want to be really transparent with you guys. And so In terms of advertisement on this channel, I'm not gonna have any kind of sponsor that I wouldn't personally buy from. I hate mid-roll ads, so as much as that might actually hurt my channel and hurt my income earnings, all of these numbers that you're about to see or that you have seen so far from Google AdSense or YouTube ad revenue is without mid-roll ads. I'm sure you can make a lot of money or a lot more money if you have mid-roll ads, but it's one of the worst things is to watch a video and have the pacing is great, the energies, and then you get an ad and it's like you get like 5 in one video. It just destroys it. So I'm not, at least for the time being, and until something changes my mind, I don't think it will, but I don't like mid-roll ads, so you're not going to see those on my channel. I'm not going to take sponsorships from companies I don't believe in, and so that's you have to have sort of an integrity, and to get people to trust you and to buy from you and to spend their time with you, devote their most precious asset, their time, to you, I think you have to have a level of trust with your viewers, and that's what I'm trying to do by making this video and going forward, just being very transparent and showing you guys exactly what my life and my channel right here is about. And so as this channel grows and sort of takes over and allows me to focus more time on it because it's becoming a larger portion of my income, we can make better videos. So that being said, this is what my channel has done over the first 30 days of being monetized on YouTube. So we're going to scroll to the top, and as we scroll to the top, we're going to start seeing the larger, the videos that maybe the most money are going to be at the top. And so we're just into the 1 cent range. We got some shorts down here. So from July 15th to August 15th, you're going to start to see the number of subscribers I gained during that time from the videos, the views that I got from the videos, and how those views translate to the estimated revenue. And at this point, we can go lower and see this is less than a cent. We're going up here. We got 1 cent, 2 cents. For instance, this video made 2 cents. Impressions were very high, 6,477. Views, 211. So the numbers are sometimes kind of funny. Got 2 subscribers. We're going up here, 3 cents, 4 cents per video, 5 cents, 6 cents per video. And again, most of them are under 500 views. So this is very low. Right here, we have 1,331 views, 11 subscribers from this one video. We made 19 cents, 25 cents, 26 cents, 2,000 views gets you 26 cents. But hold on, it's getting better. We're getting better quickly. These are all mainly shorts. Let's see, a 311 views, 83 cents. These numbers continue to go up. So as they get views over time, the numbers will continue to rise. This is just the first 30 days. Obviously, if I was making more content, those first 30 days would have been better. And so as we get to the top here, we see 78 cents, 83, $1.47 for this video, 600 views, got me $1.47. The best performing video on my channel, which got like over 26,000 views, but during this time got 1,400 views, made me $3.91. So in a second, after I share with you how much I made in the first 30 days, we'll go to monetization until today. So all of those dollar amounts combined, $11.77 is what I made on my YouTube ad revenue in the first 30 days of being monetized. And that is for 16,463 views. I could have made one video and I got 16,000 views and I would have made $11.77. But that is 16,000 views dispersed over those total videos. So what we're going to do now is run to lifetime estimated revenue by content. And as we can see from this graph, everything thus far, no income, obviously not monetized. And then we've got monetization kicking in. Starting at the bottom again, July 15th, 2023 until September 6th, which is the most up-to-date information so far. We've got, again, some of the lower ones, 1 cent, 1 cent, 2 cents, 2 cents, 2 cents, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 29 cents, 30 cents, 38 cents. These views are total views now, but you're still seeing only a portion of what got monetized, so it's a little deceptive. We're into the $1.50 range, $1.43, $1.54, $1.56, $1.62. So far, since monetized, this best performing video on my channel has made me $7.21. If we add all of that up since monetization, we have $21.20. For how many days my channel's been monetized is not enough to feed me. But what's really powerful, honestly, is the first day I was monetized, I think it showed it was like 13 cents, something like that. It's not a lot of money. It's 13 cents. That feeling of satisfaction knowing that the work I'm doing is beginning to pay off and the work I enjoy doing is beginning to pay off and it's working. It's 13 cents, but it's working. That 13 cents made me feel as good as like a full paycheck doing what I normally do for my day job. That's a sign of this is going in the right direction. Now $21 is that's great. Obviously we're going in the right direction. It's not the dollar amount specifically. If I started day one and I made $1,000, eventually that wouldn't be enough. I would want to be making more because I'm trying to grow my channel and do bigger and better things. And so at 1,273 subscribers, which that's what I have today. $21. I mean, honestly, that's great. I am looking into the future and seeing this channel do well. I made YouTube videos when I was in high school, and I should have honestly continued doing that. If I had continued to do that, I would have been successful already in this. So I had my should have done this, should have done that. I'm gonna make this work. And so it's not a matter of if it works, it's a matter of when, how much time I put into it now, and how much time I can devote to it, what kind of ideas can I get out, what kind of channel am I trying to create, and how fast can I create it, basically. It's not if it's going to happen, it's when is it gonna happen, and I'm going to make it happen. I wanna be doing the kind of things that I enjoy doing, the kind of videos that I like to be making, and the appropriate income to match that. So I will be making more of these videos, going more in depth, more updates in the future. What am I making at those milestones? Let me know what you guys have questions about. Other YouTubers aren't gonna show you this kind of stuff. I'm gonna show you this kind of stuff. I'm not afraid of sharing this information with you because there's nothing I can lose. If you decide to get inspired by what I'm sharing with you at 10,000 subscribers, at 20,000 today, I made $20. If that inspires you to start a YouTube channel, that's great. We need more people in this hobby. So like, I wanna share as much authentic information with you guys as possible. Ask questions in the comments. I basically respond to every single comment I get. I at least read every single comment that you guys leave me. This is a really fun channel for a lot of different people to watch. Aquarium people, reptile people, nature, building stuff, people who appreciate really good quality video, high quality audio. Ultimately, I'm just trying to make really good content, the kind of content that I would want to watch and the kind of content that hopefully you guys want to watch. Every penny that I make on this channel goes right back into the channel. And right now there's not a whole lot I can do with 20 bucks, but it's going right back into the channel. We're going to use that money to get fish, do more projects, go more places. It's going to be a great time here. So if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. I would never force you. If you want to subscribe, if you want to like this video, if you did enjoy, if you learned something.
I don't know. Please don't ask me that. My stomach hurts.
So these are what my numbers look like at around 1,200 subscribers. Let me know in the comments what next milestone you'd like me to reveal my numbers for. Is it 5,000? Should I wait until 10,000? Let me know what you guys would be interested in seeing, or more details about my channel than just the ad revenue. Maybe you want to see more analytics. Some people get really nerdy over this kind of stuff, and I think it is an important part of being successful in YouTube, is actually knowing the back end, the analytics, the metadata, which is sometimes the most boring part. Is like you actually create this really awesome video and then you have to do all of the tedious work while you're uploading, and it's not fun, but sometimes it's really what helps the video get out there and find its audience. So thanks for watching this video. If you have a friend that's trying to start a YouTube channel and they want to know how much they can make, and they want to know how hard it is to reach 1,000 subscribers and what you can make in your first 30 days, send them this video. If you want to learn how to build an aquarium rack, click here. If you want to watch another video that YouTube thinks you might like, click right here. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.